Mr. President, below are some of the positive achievements we have benefited from the NRM government. Let me go to the education sector. There are 76 primary schools, 15 secondary schools, and 1 technical institute. Total enrollment of universal primary education in 2025 stands at 91,834 learners. The enrollment for universal secondary education in 2025 stands at 11,217 students. Your Excellency, I would like also to thank you because of your visionary leadership. The NRM government has constructed 5 city schools, Your Excellency, in this term 2021-2026.
Beba kamunzire yo obwire.
Ebi joto eteso roto monela yi kware.
Beba kawa.
Ai bi joto etesi.
Mweba kawa.
Ai bi joto etesi mulamba la yaina.
Omaka.
Ijoto eteso re.
Very good.
Ejoko ngino.
Now,
Kwana.
that means from here,
Itodi atingine be anyona toni ane segeza dokuzwa ebatuzirana.
you are going back to your home.
Ibongo dojo orekon obokanga eike wo.
Even me, I'm going back to my home in Mbale.
Yongo da bongoro ngobuka arabatoreka noeja embale zena nakanga umaka gange agali embale.
Now, when you go back to your Maka,
Ibongo dojo orekon
the poverty, Ichan,
oba obwavu
you left in the morning,
obwavu borekere amakeza arabati ichan inati nyeni jota puruchu.
you find it waiting for you.
Idumuni jo ichan nguni darito sijo wagiria obwavu obonga bukumirire
Gukulinzire,
nga bukulindire
gukulindire.
dato sto ichan koni ore
Obwavu warese yo kumacha,
ichan nunati nyeni jo tapuruchu
buchari obukulindire.
ijasi idarito sijo salo bongorojo.
And it says, kulikamu rukiko, fetuchari wano.
Bakasebe so iroko so ijani.
And there's no sugar, there's no this, there's no this.
Mame sukali, mame inu, mame ibore che mutana. Sukala ulawo, chino chiulawo, nebite binjinga biulawo.
So therefore, NRM from the beginning said, if you want our people to be good, to be well,
Abala NRM agea untujoka uchitebe. Ari kotono kisaona ajautu ejo.
you must add wealth.
Ejaoni ayatakini okeja utenara bate dumune. Abara.
As contribution number 3.
Nesi iborelo somakon NRM na uniki.
Some people mix development with wealth.
Ichetunga inyalete apolokede abara. Abantu babatawula enkulankulana n'obugaiga.
But we had seen this in the 1960s. And that's how we have been putting money all this time. Entandikwa,
Nesi iutalema ejukwa era bataremo kiti sirigilu ipu na tegiara kede entandikwa.
NADS,
Kede program onlo NADS.
Operation Wealth Creation,
Kede Operation Wealth Creation.
Emioga, Women Fund,
Fund bati abungane ngara kitangor.
Youth Fund,
Loa tumunak.
now recently PDM.
Ejaikwa na PDM. Bati parish model.
All this is on one issue. Please get out of poverty at your household level.
Nukere era pele kinetebe anyoutu koto mochan.
Tubega yirira mbembavu mkore
In my mind so sara but ngai to say onyoutu chan okwe onyoutu chan.
But on point number 3,
Konyato mapointa na unikini
the PDM money.
isirikindu PDM esedeja PDM.
When I was in Bugisu, the youth there told me
When abaire bugisu ababuka beyo banko beirenti
that the elders okukuba enkokola abavubuka ku PDM tebabakiriza kusemberera PDM.
Ebitunga lwa poloko enangana tekesi ara batere mono tekesi baba kube kokolwa.
Kituufu.
Era ingina beite bedangana testunga lwa poloko.
Ensonga yo muno kugitereza.
Ebe mampodosi losa itemokini ngono.
Because within the 100 million
Nara ikotomo milioni ni akwatata
per parish,
anuelo menete angini tela
30% belongs to the youth.
Kai sauni kotoma kwatata elo sete ne jato mona ke baba sakana
30% belongs to the women.
Akai sauni kotoma kwatata ibecho kina lo sete ne ja sangor no atoto baba sakana
10% belongs to the disabled.
Ito mono kotoma kwatata elo sete ne jasi itunga lwengwa laona eikumi kubuli chikumi jaba ejabantu abaleme.
So I don't want to hear that story again.
Mambo ngakota ipupa kirongono chutita tita akulida ebigambo ngetu.
If I hear that the youth are not getting their share,
apupo ngebe mama atumunaka edumuntu osekese inere we mbulira nti ababubuka tibafunire ekifo kyabwe.
Or the women are not getting,
ara mama ngore edumuntu osi
or the disabled are not getting,
ara ibati lwengwala ngwana ono mamedu muntu osi.
I will go for the Muruka chief first.
Alosho ngao merelo epolokita etela
Uyongenda kumugoba.
alosho ngao renyari ngono
Nteke kowe gomborora.
alosho ale mari ngono
Kubanga emirikejo tijiri Congo, tijiri South Sudan, tijiri wano mu Uganda.
nara asom sine ngun erai luetacho Uganda.
So therefore,
Anwa ngono
to build our country, let's be very clear what comes from where.
nwe koto na idukuno kakwapu asese na to job lwelo mnete otoma bunge na
Jobs come from wealth.
asom sine elomnete koto mabar.
Now, this is the fourth contribution I will talk about today.
Nginesi ido pebore ni wongo nikini esomaki NRM.
By the NRM to Uganda.
Ne esomaki NRM ne jasi Uganda. NRM ke kolede abana Uganda.
There are three other contributions, but I don't have enough time to go into them here. So, the four words.
Akiro awongon.
Peace,
Aipuch,
development,
apol,
wealth,
abar,
and jobs.
kede aswam sine.
Now, let me end by telling you my concern about school charges in the schools.
Akoro bonga limokinesi yani ngosina tesinyongo ane ititachere itunga isiriginyo to musomero.
Since 1996, I've been against school charges in schools.
Agia uno karmone lumdedo pe akata kanyango na kaisa kanyanga anu kanyape.
But some people insist and bring back charges.
Apota alema si aitita chunga isirigino somero. Konyi chia tunga poti keta kinosi ainyakunu aitita chana itunga.
That's why I decided not to quarrel, instead to show that one can teach these children without them paying money.
Nesima mga kwe tojoka at chelet konye tojari bonebe pero tuani aisha nakiliketua ikiketuwe kekoku oma mtosmatisi.
That's why I started the skilling hub of Bukedi.
Nesi eplak nangesi na esomero lo itutonori duwe otoma Bukedi.
And other areas also.
Kedachie tubenada.
My name is Namlondo Handisha, a former student of Bukedi Zonal Presidential Industrial Hub. I live from Palisa District, Palisa Sub-County, Palisa Town Council, Mvlemkaga Village. Atanuzo kwabo ku Bukedi. I grew up as an orphan and I had a guardian. A guardian educated me up to senior 3. Unfortunately, he died and I couldn't continue with school anymore. Actually, my life was full of drama and I was just there seated waiting for marriage. But I was once seated at home, heard from a radio, the former youth councillor Ibrahim Aisu was announcing the what? about the presidential initiative. I went to the district and applied. Within 1 week, I was at the initiative. Let me take this opportunity to thank His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni to give me the first experience in life that was sleeping on a mattress. When I reached the hub, it was my first time to sleep on a mattress. Everything was for free. We ate food, the one which was better than we used to eat at home. So after the 6 months for the course, I came back home. I sat for 2 months. Someone connected me to a hotel to go and work as someone who washes dishes in order to collect money for capital. When I reached there, I befriended all the workers. I showed them what I could do. From then, they hired me from someone who washes utensils, and they gave me a uniform as a baker. I worked there for 6 months.
What did you train as?
Pardon?
What did you train as? You trained as what?
I trained as a baker by profession.
Bakery. Bakery.
So, yes, a baker. And when I worked there for 6 months, I collected money. I saved some money. I bought a second-hand fridge. I bought a sigiri. That was mindset. I came back home. The rest of the money I used it to buy material. Right now, as I speak, I'm a baker. I make cakes. I make biscuits and cookies. Waula singo kuchara ukolo keki. The ones who know me can witness. I thank Your Excellency, and I'm encouraging everybody to vote for His Excellency, to vote in the yellow bus. Even if you don't have an ID, provided you have the NINI number. Let's vote in 7.
So, I am bringing this experience to you, the members of NRM, to tell you that this is not good. To tell you that this is not good. To have children's future destroyed because of school fees. It's not enough to say my parents died. If your parents died, did all the Ugandans die? Why didn't the ones who stayed alive come in to help the children of the dead? So, I want us to think about this seriously, then we shall discuss more about it. I want us to think seriously about this, and we shall discuss more about it when we have enough time. Now, these children had no future. Like you had, the other one had never slept on a mattress. This is the short gap. Because she was a total orphan. Now, in just 6 months, she had become a new person. So the NRM supporters, I now have given you what to tell those who ask you, why are you supporting NRM?
It's supporters for NRM. Adanga pesikinesi akironu limokina tunga nutupidona nuinyo is supporting abeto kesa is supporting NRM.
Number 1, peace.
Na so did I push.
Number 2, development.
Na yare kini apol kulankulana.
Number 3, wealth.
Na uni kini abar kubgaiga.
Number 4, jobs.
Na iwongoni kini aswamsine.
How to get jobs.
Eponelo subunetara batno dumunete aswamsine.
And there is what we talked about, which is number 5, but we did not get enough time to talk about it, which is service delivery.
Na ikanya ikini na mame onapa kina pesikine to joko nesna ejana kine wajokan.
The free education I'm talking about
sio mani na ata na nerang kusoma kwa werere kwentumula
is part of service delivery.
Ni echimo echikwata kana nempereri abantu ejana kine.
NRM oye!
NRM oye!
NRM oye! Palisa oye! Bukit oye! Uganda oye! East Africa oye! Vote NRM!
Ose NRM.
Vote for NRM oye!
Ose ata NRM.
EYAMBA.
We shall have our flag bearer Palisa County. Next we shall have our flag bearer Chibale County, the Honorable Okwi Konta. Then have our sister representing Agule County. Next in line is our Palisa Oil. Women Oil. Committee of the NRM will come start, and then we shall wind up by the 5 medalists from
Your Excellency, Palisa district won't go to the health sector. Palisa has 17 health centers that include 1 general hospital, 15 health centers 3, and 2 health centers 2. When we go to the water sector, we stand at 84%, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, on the road sector, under the Uganda Road Fund, district has received 2.6 billion in the last 2 years and has constructed 41.7 kilometers. When we go to production, Your Excellency, micro-irrigation activities to improve on production have been undertaken in Palisa and other projects as follows. 5 demonstration sites were funded in the sub-counties of Opateta, Palisa Town Council, Kamuke Town Council, Kameke Town Council, and Olok Town Council. Micro-scale irrigation for farmers under cost-sharing scheme, irrigation project for Nachitende in Kasoro sub-county, Uganda Climate Smart Agriculture Project, and others. Your Excellency, when we go to energy, Palisa has 60,822 households, but 2,409 households are using electricity. Nevertheless, Ministry of Energy sent a team in all the 4 counties, that's Agule County, Gogonyo County, Palisa County, and Agule County, all did the survey, but only waiting the contractor to get money from government and implement the rest. Otherwise, we thank you so much, Your Excellency, on that. Your Excellency, when we go to parish development model, Palisa district has so far received 27,765 Ugandan shillings and has been dispersed to 27,765 beneficiaries. Let's clap for the President for that.
We want to welcome you to Bukedi and specifically to Palisa district. The people of Palisa district are very happy to receive you in Palisa. Palisa district originally used not to be what it is, especially with the road that is coming from Tirinyi, Palisa, Kumi. Now we have the best road in eastern Uganda. Your Excellency, I am also happy that Honorable Orone here said he's married to a woman. As people of Uganda, we want to thank you so much for being a God-sent leader, that a man can get married to a woman. No longer like Luikido's umbrella, Silu. A bacase boduko no se kilo kilo yes koto sesi. Ikono sese isabongo kin boniki. Iba paksimu sebe nakana anwai jaki nekilo kitaduko kikela nero. These people are grateful that you signed a law that is biblical, that respects the values and the traditions of Uganda. Not like the other people. When they asked them, do you believe on homosexuality? They said we must respect the minority people. That is what they are trying to teach our people. President, we want to thank you for respecting the values of Ugandans, the traditions of Ugandans, by assenting to that law of homosexuality. May the good Lord bless you.
I am here together with other leaders to present to you the NRM manifesto.
Abuntongo apesikinesi manifesto loka NRM jizira no nabakulembeza bandi okubanjulira manifesto ya NRM.
But Chairman Orone has already done most of the work.
Konye Chairman Orone asomna policy. Ko Chairman Orone already akolera omulimo omunene gusingishaku. Because
his report contains exactly what we have been doing and what we are planning to do.
Nareke report ijasi kede mormoti borolu ipunu lemu isoma ikere. Report ye ekumbaine bintu byona byetubaire tukola.
Therefore, and all the other chairpersons are doing the same.
Kulwecho nabakulembeze badaba chairpersons badaba ndipo nabana bali kole chime echo. Ekopone angon chairpersons kwida ichiekere isoma yetu opone ango pangon.
So in the last 40 years,
otomokaru akaisango luokau,
the NRM has made 7 contributions to Uganda.
Esoma NRM aborolu eposik ikanyare ikotneja Uganda.
Under the following headings.
Kojasi abungena rebata quest no losesa popun. Onga kulembeide emitwe musanvu je mwakuulira.
Number 1,
na sodit echisoka ai nabakin oba emirembe
ai kuch. Palisa was being attacked by cattle rustlers.
Ebe asuro kitai palisa etunangula lose akoko etai tu. Palisa yale rumbiriwe abantu abo abaizire okuiba ente.
And also was a battleground with Lakwena.
Araibo boneda ne atudena jauneji elo Lakwena. Tete chitundu chino cha palisa cha bairemu olutalo lwa Lakwena.
We had a big battle with Lakwena at a place called Kait. Where is Kait?
Poto jauno sejielo agoko ngonoi atutubetane nyata ikaiti. Aibeja ikaiti ane. Twabe no lutalo neneino no Lakwena omkifochi baita ekaiti. Ekaiti eri mu Butebu saidie Butebu.
Eri mu Butebu.
Yes.
We had a big battle with Lakwena there.
Abu jaum kedejie keda Lakwena angena.
But now there is peace.
Konye kwana ejai na pakini, ejai puch, emirembe jiruo ola kwena.
Contribution number 2
ipore ni arekini
is development.
Nesi apol ni enkulankulana.
The roads,
Kirotin,
the electricity,
akim, masanyalaze,
the telephones,
esimwi, labatalako,
the water,
akipi lwelaete,
the railway in some areas,
eganilo apuru, atutubena achie,
the internet,
alago, dekwa nrucho kitoni okwam,
the computers.
Kede achu manano kwa nalo computer agwa bioma ebikali magazine.
So that is the second contribution. But now there is number 3. And this one has been confusing people for a long time.
Na gurilemu ajena na itunga toma pakina eyanga ikina noe.
Where we passed on the the road, there is a very good tarmac road.
Eje tubitire baire kolansi ensaino nena titoruni are roto lo ajo kono lo aja ekola soma.
But you ask them whether they sleep on the tarmac road at night.
Ingista espapabe ijoto enenetesi okola singon kware mulambaro mukolansi obo munzireyo ensa obuire.